What's up, everybody? So, been trying a whole bunch of different builds lately, trying to find a way to, well, still have some fun and counter this stupid meta we're in, where just almost everybody is light armor range player. This is one that I've probably had the most success with so far, just because I have net shot available. I don't really enjoy blunderbuss playstyle, but net shot and claw shot at least give me a chance to keep up with people. Like if I get somebody one shot and they're light armor, they can usually just get away. Yeah, I didn't even bother upgrading pestilence the whole way. I just took it to the count and put net shot on it. That was good enough. For this build, I'm 350 strength, 50 dex, 50 intelligence, and 150 constitution. Still wearing blooddrinker, tumbler feetwraps. A couple of these builds I tried without blooddrinker. I tried nature's wrath a good bit. It's really good for if you want to play a heavy build, and just stupidly strong if you want to be a light armor range player, but it is what it is. For this build, you don't have to worry about putting a dot rune glass on the moonstone for your hatchet. You get the 5% extra damage from 50 intelligence, putting a dot on them with pestilence working on both weapons with the dot. And since it puts disease on them, it also procs the right side of the tree passive for the hatchet that gives you 10% extra damage against anybody with a debuff. So you can run normal moonstone and still get basically 15% extra damage. That was some pretty awesome rubber banding there. But here, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Bow hits me twice, half dead, super fair and balanced. I want to put Koya's knee guards up on the screen here, because I really wish they would revisit these. Like, they could give it the most damning negative effects to kind of balance it out. But if they just gave us, like, something absurd, like 50% base damage reduction from range attacks, but you take 25% extra melee damage, or you do 20% less damage, or you do 50% less healing, I don't care. They could give it all of those, and I'd still wear them. Like, that's how tedious just 2 years straight of ranged OPR meta has become. But this guy here chasing me, I kind of figured it was going to be one of the range players, so I was kind of trying to preemptively dodge one of his shots to proc tumbler feetwraps, but it was a hatchet player anyway, so we just out-trade him with blooddrinker. Come around the corner here, I'm already like one shot. This guy's got mending stove for him and a pretty terrible healer with him. So we root the healer in place so we can chase this guy down. But we're basically already back up to full health because blooddrinker is strong. I don't know why people don't listen, but it is what it is. Pretty sure that healer was light attacking the fucking fire totem post there. This guy, he's got no clue what year it is, but yet he can just easily get away from me just because light armor plus rapier. And as soon as I get reposted, my game just has a full-on stroke. I don't know what happened when they tried to upgrade everything with the Slayer script, whatever update, but the game just runs like absolute shit half the time right now. So, I didn't want this to be a giant bitch fest, but it is what it is. The game is in a fucking terrible state. We managed to get one healer down, even with the other healer there, and this spear hatchet player trying to stop us. Spear greatsword, hatchet greatsword, wherever the hell he was. But I see the bow player trying to haul off in the corner. I think everybody else is not paying attention to me, so I just go to take him down. But the hatchet player's back. I realize I'm not going to win this trade, so I try to make another escape here, and I realize the cavalry's coming down the hill. So, try to at least help this guy out quick, get a kill, but I died too quick. And on to our next adventure. I don't remember if this guy teabagged me or what, but when I was looking back through my clips of just any random kills I got, he was in there a crap load. I don't know why I was focusing on that guy so much. Wish I remembered. But anyway, again, light armor, rapier, impossible to catch, especially with all the stupid rubber banding. Net shot him, we're in place with claw shot, he gets knocked down, literally doesn't matter, he's already back to full health. And he actually manages to live there. And my game starts having just fucking seizures or something. I don't know. But there's no way I'm gonna beat 2 people when I can barely move my damn character around, so retreat a little bit. Try to give my game a chance to kind of reset itself. I have no idea if he got credit for that vault kick or not, so I just preemptively pop Berserk. And I think I can win this trade, so I don't bother running. I got this one guy one shot as it is. This guy just keeps blocking half my damn shots, just face tanking it for him. So we root him in place so we can chase down the low guy. And they get me down to basically one shot a couple times here, but just blooddrinker OP. Now it's time for everybody's favorite game. Try to dodge the bow. Drink a fire absorption pot there just out of habit, and I think it actually ended up saving me because he shot me with explosive arrow and I ended up with less than 1,000 health for a second there. But as soon as I pop Berserk, I'm 150% movement speed. I'm haste cap. I should be able to catch him no problem, but I have to stand myself just to even remotely stay on top. Like, the current meta is fucking annoying. Anyway, fire staff abyss player, ho-hum, does like 2 damage. And we work our way back inside, try to help the team keep control of the fort, because they're actually inside for once. Get this guy kind of weak. I know he already wasted his pot. He's trying not to lose his stacks, but I realize this flamethrower player ran past me. I recognize his name from earlier, so turn my attention to him, and I just keep getting shot in the back by all the damn bows. They pop my Defy Death, and my Shuriken heals, get a bunch of life stealing from blooddrinker, get the hell out of there. And it's this bow I was talking about again. Really wish I remember why I was focusing this guy so hard. There's like 19 people around me, and I just can't be asked. Just running after him with everything I got. But he seems convinced he's just going to be able to get in that door. I don't know why. Not going to let that happen. And swing through this hammer player like 3 times, even though I'm basically hip to hip with him. Hit a little reset, actually get some heals from a friendly healer. Try to net shot that guy, don't know where it went. And it's the fire staff abyss again. Healer's doing everything he can to save him. Doesn't really matter. As soon as he turns his back to me, that's pretty much over. Like, doubles the damage I do to him. And I actually thought it was the Vengeance Flail player that was melting me there like that. I was like, holy shit. I have to try this stupid build. But I realized he was getting a ton of help from the flamethrower player up top. And my game, again, freaking the hell out. Berserk pops like 3 times. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but kill the flamethrower player. It's good enough for me. One last blunderbuss clip here. Kind of just showcasing what I'm talking about, where he net shots me there. Normally, that'd be a free getaway for him. But hit him with the old counter net shot. And this is another random build I tried out. Odo hammer. Didn't bother leveling Odo. I wanted to see how much damage the hammer would do with the extra Odo passive. 20% more damage from people that are knocked down. Because the way I play hammer, it has 2 knockdowns. Wrecking ball and clear out. I put, I think, thwarting strikes on it. Because all my heavies and abilities all have grit. And the perk that gives your clear out rend. During clear out, I think. But this build's great for clump fights. Just kind of walk around heavy attacking and hitting abilities, and people just die. I'm not even wearing blooddrinker in this build, but the only issue is, like, if that guy hadn't stopped to fight that person there, he would have just got away for free. I was kind of proud of this one. Read that guy jumping off the balcony before he did it. But here's another dumbass build I tried. Sword and shield, 300 constitution, inferno, 300 strength. So I still end up hitting people for like 2 to 3k sometimes with just light attacks, because AGS can't balance shit. So I'm wearing Artisan's Round Shield. It has shield aggression, like all round shields, 5% extra base damage. I'm wearing Nature's Wrath, 20% extra base damage. Leadership passives, 10% in power. Honing Stone, 7% in power. Slash damage on blooddrinker, 7% in power. So I'm constantly 24% in power. Moonstone, extra 20% base damage. I get 10% bonus damage from slowing people. I get 30% extra damage from hitting people with Leaping Strike. The Artisan's Round Shield, the whole reason I brought it up is because it has an illegal perk combo. It has Enchanted and Vicious, and on my sword I put Penetrating Backstab, and Thwarting Strikes, and Powering Leaping Strike. So even though I'm heavy armor with blooddrinker and 300 con, still just smack the shit out of some people. But this build's fun sometimes, and it just feels like crap other times. But after we killed those 2 muskets, we kind of just charged back down here in the clump. There's kind of a lot of chaos going on. Get this guy, almost dead. Trying to pillar him. Didn't realize I was out of mana, so I hit the mana pot. But didn't really matter. Now, I should be able to blow this healer up, but there's like 3 more ranged players shooting at me. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta deal with at least one of them, because they're just gonna constantly keep me 30% rented, because Life Taker is just dumber than shit. And if Empowering Leaping Strike would have landed there, probably get the kill, but this is what it is. I think I'm 350 con in this clip, which is just stupid. But yeah, I think I'm also like 40% slash resist. I just have moonstones and like all of my armor and my amulet, damn near. You see a hatchet player come in here in a minute, and this dude's doing like negative damage. So we just kind of ignore him. On top of that, since I'm 350 con, we get the 10% Grit Ward too, so there's no reason not to just be swinging constantly. Pretty sweet rubber banding there. Don't know what the hell it was trying to track me to, but this guy is hatchet bow. Probably just should have stayed on the bow bar. And this is kind of why I was saying always have some kind of ranged weapon, just because people always run as soon as they're low. Leaping Strike goes off into nowhere. Again, this guy's doing just no damage. Walk away full health. And this guy was heavy fucking flamethrower. So I didn't really care what else happened. I was like determined to kill this bastard. But slowly you'll see more and more people start showing up trying to rescue this guy. Which is why 1vx is kind of dead. Thanks to mounts. People just catch up to you so quickly. Like you start backcapping, you're not even like a quarter of the way done before half the team's there. But I don't really care what these guys are doing. I just want to kill this guy. I'm still like a stupid amount of slash resist. It takes these guys just an insanely long time to figure out they should switch to the other bar. Stop trying to hit me with great swords. But now that I have every debuff known to man on me, gotta hit a little bit of a reset. If you can, if you play the Inferno build, always try to burn out through the clump. Just because it resets your cooldowns just crazy fast. There's another random build I tried, Hammer Inferno. I know he's gonna grit through this, but I at least get the rend on him with the clear out there. And he burns all his abilities, and we're still half health. So, pretty decent build, but you don't really have a ton of chase. But this will be the last clip of this video. Back on my old build for a little bit. If you enjoyed the video this far, you made it all the way to the end, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost anything and helps me work my way to YouTube partner, so I would greatly appreciate it. I think this guy thought he was just gonna get me for free here, because I was one shot and he's musket. But it is what it is. And this guy just assumed I wasn't gonna come in after him. Let's actually get a 1v1 for once. Easy trades. But I'll see you guys in Outpost Rush.